Hello, 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 beautiful people. What is going on with you? This is Tamika. We are going to do a reading, and I typically don't do these type of readings, but we're doing a gossip reading. Look, dudes, my ring, I don't know, I've had this ring for a few years, and yesterday I looked and the stone had popped out. I don't know when it had popped out. I had no clue. I was all over the place. So I was like, fuck, I kind of chucked it up. But was holding out hope. This morning when I got back from dropping off the mister, it was on my desk. So I texted him. I was like, "Did you find my stone?" And he was like, "Surprise, yes." So I was real excited about that because I really love this ring. And it goes so nicely with my Sodalite bracelets. They help with communication. I use them mostly on this hand for talking, spiritual. My intention is that everything that I speak is not, they're not my words. Sometimes, I'm telling my own story, but it's still, spirit speaking. I could share a lot more things. I could share a lot less things. But I share what I'm guided to. So, in lieu of me finding the stone for my ring, and you know what? It's very odd. My nose ring, I've lost maybe 3 nose rings, 3 or 4. And that actually is really awesome considering my nose rings come out so easily. They just pop right on out. And especially when it's like this, the seasonal allergies time, I'm a mess. But I'd say 70% of the time I'm able to find these little ass nose rings in the shower, on the floor next to the bed, and we have carpet. So I don't know, finding lost and found could be significant. Something about things coming back to you is significant. So self-deception. Self-deception is significant. Someone believing a false narrative of something. But this change of events has come to put the narrative in perspective. All right. So we're doing a gossip reading. We'll see what the gossip is on you. I was going to do it in pick-a-piles, but if it pertains to you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Someone's brother could be significant with regard to this gossip. Someone could have been in a bad situation or a bad state. Gossip has to do with a trickster, a thief, a hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. The thief getting justice. A Libra could be significant. An Aquarius could be significant. Or I guess an air sign in general. So let's add the Gemini. We have the spirit of the dummy at the bottom with the spirit of time. Something is happening in divine timing for this thief to get this justice. This could be, this thief could have received some type of communication. Or this is people, these are people talking about what's going on with this energy. And that's it, nothing. Let's use one of these other decks. Where are my glasses? No. Shit. All right, I'm gonna have to pause, you guys. My glasses are upstairs. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, we already went past the song that I wanted to hear. This is a mix that had Rihanna on it. It started with "Bitch Better Have My Money," and then it was "Disgusted," and that was the one I wanted to hear. Weani. Well, what her name? I don't know how to pronounce it properly. I know it's we. But the name of the song is Disgusted. I'm so disgusted with you. It's like, thank you for showing me the asshole that you were. I appreciate that because now I know who you are. So maybe that is what this justice is about too. I can't believe I almost settled for you. This doesn't have to be a love relationship. You could settle for a friend. You could settle for family that treat you like shit. You know what I mean? Whoever you were settling for was somebody who was a thief or a trickster, unless this is your energy. What's the vibe? I was gonna use shadow love. I think we'll get that too. But I know something. Somebody's gonna be laughing all the way to the bank. With look, trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. How does this energy here relate to this? When we have justice in the middle, we have a thief on this side. We have laughter, happiness, and joy, healing on this side. So this, again, you could be healing from a thief or a trickster energy. Someone who cheated you, was deceitful to you. Gives 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords energy. There's a lot of pain associated with this. But people now see that you're happy after leaving this situation. Look, sipping, rumors, gossip, nosy. People want to know why you're happy, how you're happy, who was able to make you happy. We have the spirit of the dummies at the bottom with weak, follower, and clueless. With vacay, get away, relax, and have fun. These people here, it feels like, you know how you have a lot of stressful shit going on in your life and your mind just needs a break. Like you just need to get away and think about something different, feel something different. But I feel as if whoever this trickster or thief is, there's no getting away. You take you wherever you are. You take your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, wherever you go. Que no sí. Que no te lo tomo, tía. Echera no te sí. Que no toco te no tierras. Change of events. Helping others, mentor, cool, calm, and collect. That you see where that fell, right? They're on a marriage and commitment. The gossip is that you are in a really happy, committed connection. That through your healing, you're able to help others. You're able to mentor others. And although you've gone through some shiesty shit with some shiesty people or person, calm, cool, and collected is how you operate. It makes me think of Whitley from A Different World. A Different World. Relax, relate, release. The R's, the 3 R's. The 3 R's and the 3 C's. RC could be significant. Needed me. Get on the filter. I think someone is now realizing how much you mean to them. How much your how much your presence in their life was helpful. People are also seeing how helpful you are to other people. Even in the midst of you going through shit, you're still doing well. You're still happy. You're still able to laugh. People could also be, like your laugh can be infectious. Is that what I want? Infectious? Yes. And people just enjoy your happiness. You could be funny as well. What else? Toxic people. Next to thief, trickster, and hustler. These people have addictions. They were given bad advice, or they're getting bad advice or giving bad advice. Somebody who hung with the wrong crowd. So it sounds like there are people, toxic people, that are planning to call you. How would people who are gossiping know that? Text, phone call, and a meetup. How would people know that about you? Unless they were part of the toxic people. So someone is planning on reaching out to you. This is the gossip. Maybe this thief or trickster or these toxic people have reached out to someone. Like, it would be me, like, talking to a friend. And my friend, friend, toxic people and this energy. I'm not sure how legitimate those friendships would truly be, but it would be me talking to my friend, and yeah, I did this fucked up shit, and maybe I won't even admit to doing fucked up shit. I guess it depends on where my head is at. Like if I know I'm top, I had a friend who was like, yeah, I fuck around, yeah, I do this and I do that. It wasn't something that she was silent about. This is what I do, this is who I am, I'm not ashamed of it. Where I had another friend who did a lot of sneaky conniving shit behind the scenes. Two different people in the same energy, but one is honest with who they are and the other one is a liar. So that is significant. What else do we have? Sick and tired. Cycles over. Look at this. Cycles over. Decision made under justice. If this has anything to do with a court case or some type of spiritual justice, the cycle is over. So people are discussing that. This thief, they could be discussing about someone who's in jail, going to jail. Someone could have gotten arrested or gotten some type of warrant so that people know about that information. Guidance, faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. You are very intuitive. Maybe you were speaking about this justice. And look, speaking about it through laughter, through joy, through happiness, no bitterness. This energy here is fucked. A thief, a trickster, a hustler with addictions, giving or getting bad advice and being with the wrong crowd. That's an environment to breed more toxicity. So how did you make it out of that looking like this? People are like, what the fuck? They're nosy. They want to know how you're able not to spaz out after knowing half of the shit that you know about these people who said that they were your peoples. These people were guiding you and probably giving you wrong advice, giving you bad advice. And this was your intuition, let you know that these weren't the people that you should be hanging yourself. Oh, the hangman could be significant. New perspective. People are looking at things differently. So maybe they looked at you in a different way once upon a time. And now it's like, wait a minute. That's not who that person presents themselves to be. It's not the energy I feel from that individual. The picture is not painted correctly. And the dummy with guidance. The blind leading the blind. We'll do what lies beneath. Oh, you know what? I don't think I brought that deck down here. Oh no, I did. The emotions. Someone could do a lot of drinking. Like whatever they're doing in terms of drinking or taking substances is showing now in their everyday life. Like here, this is at the club and they're chilling. It almost looks like two people, the same person. They're at the club chilling, you know, doing whatever they do. And then maybe even at work, this is what they're looking like. They can't keep it together. This is someone or some people that have to take themselves so much out of reality that they're not even themselves. Police. Police with justice and karma. And with the happiness in terms of justice coming your way, you're not laughing and joyful because people are going to jail or they're getting their karma or they're sick or they're addicted to things. That's not the case. That energy que tú no sientas is outside of you. You're happy that justice is being done because then justice works in your favor. You're the person in this situation that is calm, cool, and collected. It almost gives being in a courtroom and hearing a verdict. And you're the one sitting there quiet like, I knew this shit was gonna, I bet. And these people here will be acting a fucking fool. The police will need to be called. The sheriff will need to be called to contain them. Somebody could go to court drunk or high. tantric sex. Toxic people, you go out, you spend all this time in the club, you're doing all this crazy shit, then you sucking and fucking on somebody you don't even really know, or maybe you do know. Maybe you're just like my other friend who would do shit undercover. Half the shit she did, I'm sure I don't know about. I'm sure I don't. My other friend though, she didn't hide that shit. She's not proud of it, but she did it. You know what I mean? I cannot see. Something about sex with a police officer is significant, or sex in a police car is the gossip. Maybe a police officer is going to be getting in trouble for what they were doing on the job when they weren't supposed to. Gossiping about a love story once upon a time. Maybe you were in a love story once upon a time that started out as a love story but ended up in this toxic energy here. Could also be, like I said, you're in this new energy here. You're in this. Get on the feet there. Your energy is very relaxing, very inviting. You make people feel good when they're in your presence. This could be you and someone else that you are partnered with in a romantic way. People want to know about your love story. Maybe they want to know how you met, or they want to know how you're able to sustain this relationship. The fact that we're doing a gossip reading and this came out speaks to people really talking a lot about you and the things that are going on around you. This was done because of envy, the weak, the followers, the clueless. We're envious of your healing, of your path, of your ability to heal from this situation. And my cat just walked in here real slow, real slow. Get on those feet, what do you need, baby boy? True emotions. Oh, let's do the truth oracle. When I go, it sounds crazy. It is. But whenever I go anywhere, I always bring cards with me. Unless I'm going to the grocery store, because who's going to be having time to do that at the grocery store? But if I'm going somewhere that I may be having to sit for a minute or two, I will definitely. Takal, what are you doing? You cannot fit under there. I don't even know why you would try. Let's get one on each, since I don't really have any room. Tell me about the thief and the toxic people. The thief and the toxic people. Law, lawyer, police, judge, police, the justice. Get on the fee. These people need a lawyer. These people are in very big trouble with whatever it is that they were doing, whatever they stole, whatever they were deceitful about. Get them fielta with single at the bottom, isolation, independent and alone. Someone could be, say you were co-conspirators with someone, but now this is something that you have to face by yourself. Maybe your co-conspirators are leaving. Why am I talking to you? This is what people are talking about. These people going to jail. This could also be, remember I said, how would someone know if someone wants to reach out to you or call you or text you? Maybe the people know because they tried to isolate themselves from the situation. Yeah, I know stuff, but I'm going to stay on this side because I don't want to be involved in it. And especially with the law, it's like separating yourself from the drama, from all of this here. Also, something about an independent investigation could be significant. What else do we have for the scales? Sick and tired. I mean, what else? What do we have? Divine intervention. Didn't we see divine timing a little earlier? Or, no, we saw divine timing. Serendipity, catalyst, karma. Karma's here twice. Karma's here twice. And this is very much divine energy in terms of the justice. And this would be like the Wheel of Fortune, the maybe judgment. Yes, judgment. The World card. Etelofi. Definitely the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus is significant. Libra. Look, and this person is like, oh my God, look how beautiful that worked out. They're all here talking about the end of some shit. Shit finally coming together in a way that's going to be beneficial to this person who was able to make it out. And people, that's what they're talking about. Trash, waste, worthless, and mouse. A rat. Somebody is a rat. Get no fiesta. So, boom. A rat, that person being a rat is not a rat to you. That person would be someone who told the truth. If it was someone in this group that was like, I'm going to tell what they did. Or maybe the person who isolated themselves. They didn't do the crimes, but they knew about the crimes. That person could also be what one would call a rat. But they're only a rat to these people here. But yeah, something is over. A decision has been made. It's just a matter of time. And now these people feel like shit again. Going out, getting wasted, waking up with your shit looking like this, going to work with your shit looking like this. It's not a good day for some people. Who will smoke with me? Who will smoke with C? Who what? I like this. Chris Brown is significant. The name, something about pizza could be significant. This says pizza music. Don't let this R&B shit fool you. So maybe because of your looks and how, you present, people thought that you were mild, meek. Meek. They thought you were mild and meek, docile. Maybe they thought that they could do anything. They thought that they could do anything they wanted to you. But they rolled the dice and they got the smoke. Que no fiesta, they didn't think the smoke was coming. At the end of this song, he says, you got bodied by an R&B nigga. Somebody, it's like going up against a big bad wolf and you're a rabbit and you come out on top. Que no fiesta. These people took a chance and the chance ended with them going to jail. Someone definitely has just gotten arrested, will get arrested. Somebody may have to turn themselves in. Passionate love, thorns short. I love this energy too. I wrote this poem once and it said something about it was talking about your desires, and as you looking at the rose and wanting the rose so much that you didn't realize that the thorns were there. So someone was so intrigued or so fascinated with taking something from you. This trickster is holding a rose. They were so fascinated with taking something from you, they didn't understand how bad they would get pricked by that same rose. Que no feel that something backfired on somebody. And something ended up, que no feel that like smacking someone in the face. Look, this is what I was trying to show y'all the other day with my necklace. Que no feel that hope, wish, expect, desire. It gives star energy with Aquarius. Que no feel that no quieras. Someone was hoping that this would work out and it did not. This could also have to do with passionate love. There could be gossip that someone who had passionate love for you took a chance and a risk. It could be a police officer or maybe someone who works in law enforcement. Because with the lawyer, judge, police, we have the scales here, which would speak to the courthouse, the justice system. The Department of Justice could also be significant. Something about the federal government, the feds could be significant. Sipping and love story, once upon a time. Oh, wow. People are talking about someone who you were involved with that misses you. Or que te no fiesta. Look, I can't. This is my card with like the word on the street. This is street circulation sports exhibit. It's like extra, extra. Read all about it. Oh, snap. I'm sorry. It's just the synchronicities. I'm watching this video with Gucci Mane, Bruno Mars, and Kodak Black. It's called Wake Up the Sky. And Gucci Mane just handed somebody a red rose. Let me rewind that because I want to see what the minute is on this. He has it in his hand right now. 110 and 111. Somebody manifested their own ending with that rose. That is so crazy. You see what I'm talking about the universe and synchronicities, and how if you're working in your divine purpose, the shit just works itself out? Que no fiesta. Someone took a chance and fucked up with you. And people are talking about that word on the street. And the word on the street about you, look at it, is in this white. These two cards were white. They're talking about the good shit that is going on with you and the bad shit that is going on with somebody else. But look at this with unexpected gifts, surprise, accident, big change, and moment of decision. This also has to do with someone planning to come by. So these people who are circulating information, they know these people here. And they know things that they shouldn't know or they shouldn't be speaking on. Yeah. A moment of decision. Someone there, I think there's someone who wants to come to you, and there's gossip about that as well. The gossip has to do with these key people, these core of the problem people. This is the red rose in this ribbon. The ribbon for me speaks to karmic energy. Whenever I see the red ribbon, red robin. A red robin could be significant. Red ribbon. This is a karmic tie. This person is karmically tied to whatever this rose is, whatever that desire was. Maybe having to do with a third party or a love situation. This could be someone who wanted to be involved with you and could not. But it's karmic nonetheless. And this is the gossip on the street. What time is it? 27. I want this to be over by 35. So we're going to be quick. Lizzo, Truth Hurts could be significant. I don't know if that's the next song coming up, but it's up there.